Okay, justice. I always whine about justice. There's no justice for the people on social assistance, people with mental illness. I always said, this is about minorities, there's no justice. And here we go. How you doing?
Cold.
Very cold. My God, yes, you are tough. You've been out for about an hour, 15 minutes, an hour and a half?
Yeah.
How long, when did you arrive at City Hall?
Around 10 to 7.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, we'll try to make this quick. Now, the natives are tougher than the Frenchmen, so, I mean, we don't...
That.
Oh, yeah. Okay. What were you doing at City Hall?
We were there to rally and support Colten Boushie families.
So what happened? That was the kid?
Well, 22-year-old Colten was shot in the back of the head by Gerald Stanley. He's a farmer in Saskatchewan, and according to Gerald Stanley's testimony is that he accidentally went to go get his gun in his shed, and he accidentally grabbed his gun and he accidentally pointed it at Colten's head, and accidentally the trigger went off and it killed him in cold blood. And an all-white jury and a white judge dismissed the charges of murder.
Not even manslaughter?
No.
Now, the jury selection, my opinion, very flawed.
Bogus.
All white men.
Yeah.
But if you're the client of a white farmer, as an Indian or a native arrive, you're going to say, I don't want him on.
Yeah.
So then maybe that has to change? Is that what's...
There was 14 indigenous people that was, I think they called it pervial challenged by the defense, meaning that they had that they challenged all 14 brown-skinned people who was submitting their names to be on the jury. Not even one.
Not
was
one.
selected.
And we seen us, racism, show gas, we seen it. I seen it, the comments on my blog, and I thank God that I moderate the comments. Out west, racism is 10 times as worse.
Well,
it is. It's pretty heavy.
It's pretty heavy back, yes. But there are more native people there.
Yes, yes, you are 100% right.
So per capita, who knows?
Now, this is where it gets touchy. Now, the native that got shot, he wasn't going on the Sunday drive there.
No.
Did they try to break in the next door neighbors? It would have been white or black or native. Did they try to maybe cause damage to property, trespassing? What is the story?
You let me put it this way there, Charles. If you drove a car in my community, in Tobic, and you broke down, you came to my yard, would I go to my shed and get my gun or my bow and arrow and shoot you? Do I have a right?
No, of course not.
Even if you're a little tipsy or if you're...
ADHD?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I have a right to kill you?
No.
Well.
So that they just arrived there. They never caught them trying to steal anything. They just arrived there and bang, you shot him?
No, what I read was that Colten went to go and ask for help to see if they can, because their car had broken down, something to do with the tire or wheel.
If that's the story, hey.
Yeah.
Guilty, guilty.
Yeah, so anyway, this is what we know, but the bottom line is who was on trial here. It seemed like Colten was on trial. Because the cops went to his house to tell his mother. that
They
that
searched-
he had died, and they searched
Search his house, yeah.
the house
Yeah.
while she was crying, knowing the fact that her son was just shot and killed. Like, again, would they do that to a white home or a white parents?
I see one phrase they said when that house, they said, of course everybody was upset, must be like me, speaking before thinking. They said, what they say again? Oh, he was trespassing. Well, it's the white man that resigned a treaty. A white man been trespassing us for years, so we're allowed to do anything we want, but that's not right. I mean, you can't just go in somebody's property and say, well, we own the land first, and we're just going to trespass. But I think that's anger that was speaking there, that's not the way they think.
Yeah,
The attitude of, I could go anywhere I want.
yeah.
It's a touchy issue, eh?
Yeah, I can't. Well, here I know. I don't know their treaties out west, but I know the treaties here. Their peace and friendship treaties. We haven't surrendered one speck of sand. So, I can't speak on that subject.
I'll stop it the minute you stop talking. What do you think of justice? How are we going to fix this mess?
How are we going to fix this mess? Oh, my soul. Well, since 1604, this is when injustice started to occur. Is when the first ship landed on our shores, and people started to invade our lands and our territories. Eventually, more came, and the colonial system got stronger, and ours got weaker, and genocide occurred, and then eventually, the laws of Cornwallis prevailed when he said that he needs to control the Indian problem, put us on reserves, residential schools, day schools, child welfare act, and stealing our children, and the list goes on and on. The hit list of genocide goes on and on, Charles. And how do we reverse this? Well, how long has this been occurring? Centuries. Well, I fear to say that it's probably going to take that long to change it, because we have a government, a colonial government, mostly white men who are running the show, who call the shots. We have corporations who control the politicians. So, where do we go from here, Charles?